Hello. I want to talk to you about how to color in with markers. Now this may seem like a very simple thing and you're thinking to me, oh, I already know how to color in with markers. But I want you to take it to the next level. I want to show you how to color in really well if you don't already know this trick. And there are going to be some people who don't know. So when we're coloring in our tessellations, which is what we're working on today, and you've added your details. Here we go. Here's mine. Okay, I'll turn it the other way for you to see. I took my shape here and I turned it all different directions, and with the help of some others, I kind of asked for some other opinions, I decided it looked like an elephant. So I added some details to kind of make it look like an elephant. So of course I'm going to choose gray to color in my elephants. I'm also going to use a light blue just to make it more interesting. So the first thing I want you to do when you're coloring in with markers is not to do this. There's a couple of reasons why. When you're scribbling, you're going to leave these white spaces, and a lot of times that will make the markers run out quicker, especially when you're going back and forth. You just went over that line 2 times and it's not really necessary. What I'm going to do is I like to outline the section that I'm going to color in first. Outline it first. Then I'm going to go in with strokes. And every time I make a stroke, I lift my marker. Now this seems crazy, but it actually takes less time than scribbling it in. When you're scribbling it in, you're going back and correcting it. You also get a really nice kind of grain or direction that you can see where the marker is going, and it looks nice and uniform and neat. So this section right here is absolutely perfect. I'm going to come into another section. I like to outline it first. Maybe I'm going to come around here. When you're coloring in, craftsmanship makes the biggest difference. You can take a beautiful drawing, and I've seen it over and over and over again. You can take a beautiful drawing and you color it in poorly and it ruins the whole thing. I'm sure you've had that happen to you before. So when you get to that step, don't rush. Take your time, color in stroke by stroke. Again, we are not coloring in like this anymore. Scribble Scrabble coloring is for elementary school kids, it's for kindergartners, it's for people who don't know better. And since we know better, we're going to make it look better. You're going to take those beautiful drawings and you're going to color them in correctly. Now if I miss a little thing, if I have a little spot-itis as I call that, I can easily go back and fix it. I'm not going back over repeatedly. I'm not drying out the marker. And there we go. Look how nice and uniform that is. And from a distance, that looks much better. So when you're coloring in with markers, boys and girls, please take your time. Please do it properly, no scribble scrabble, and treat the markers well so that you have good markers to use for quite some time. All right.